Good morning, friends. I'm Aarti. I'm going to dictate you exercise number 17 from 700 Common Words book. Please like the video, subscribe the channel, and press the bell icon. 5 seconds. Start. When some time ago we were giving a little thought to the strange nature of time, we let ourselves take some comfort from the certainty that at least we knew that each day was made up of 24 hours. A day, we lightly stated, had in it just 24 hours, never 23 and never 25. But were we right in thinking that we knew this to be the case? Perhaps not, for when the expert comes along, he informs us that a day lasts 48 hours and at the same time does not exist at all. We open our eyes a little wider with surprise and ask, how can such things be? And we are given a quite simple reason. As we all learned at school, our earth is always turning away from the west, and the nearer a place is to the east, the earlier is the hour of daybreak at that place. If, for example, we were living in a country at a point on the earth where the distance round the world is as great as it can be, and we were to leave that country and go to another country, which is, let us say, a little over 1000 miles more distant from the west. That is a distance of 1 by 24 of the distance round the world. We would find that daybreak was an hour earlier in our new home than it had been in our old home. If we moved only 500 miles towards the east, we would find the difference to be only half an hour, and if we moved only 50 miles, we would find the difference to be as little as 3 minutes. If we look at a table of lighting up times, we note that these times differ widely for different parts of the same country. But long ago, before the present age with its planes and TV, men found that any form of exchange between nations was made very difficult when there was no order in the method of stating the time in different parts of the world. So, to make it possible for anyone in any part of the world to know just what times it was in any other part of the world, the following course was agreed upon. Man had already cut up the day into 24 hours, and he now agreed to cut up the earth into 24 divisions, each division, of course, measuring about 1000 miles at its widest point. The time over the whole of each division was to be the same, the time in each division differing by just 1 hour from the time in the next division. We therefore have a system whereby the minutes and the seconds are the same all over the world, but the hour is 1 hour earlier for each division as we move towards the east. Now we will say that in the first of these divisions, New Year's Day begins. Hour by hour, New Year's Day reaches and passes through one of the 24 divisions until at the end of 24 hours it is in the last division. By that time, the day is coming to an end in the first division and the 2nd of January is beginning. But the last division too must have its full day and 24 hours must pass before New Year's Day really comes to an end and dies in the last of the 24 divisions. The 1st of January lives for 48 hours, but while the 1st of January has been continuing its life in this way, the 2nd of January has been moving round the world. The first hour of the 2nd of January reaches the last division just as the 24th hour of the 1st of January dies, and at the same moment the 3rd of January begins in the first division. And so we are faced with the strange truth that while a day fasts 48 hours, there is between the 1st and 3rd January no break at all. People in one country can hear 5 hours back coming to them over the air, hearing in the evening something that is happening in the afternoon in another country, and the people of that country can have the equally remarkable experience of hearing. 5 hours forward, they can hear the people of another country seeing the new year in, while it is for them the early evening of the last day of the old year. And if we are covering a long distance by ship, we have the experience of finding that a certain day can last only 23 hours or for as long as 25 hours. Stop.